Hello, Destiny Church family. Happy Sunday to you. We hope that today you're going to encounter the presence of God in a big way. Well, hey, last week we started sharing with you the journey of how Morgan and I felt that we are going to be back with you all as your pastors. And just to do a quick recap, it all began when we came home in May for our daughter's second birthday. During that trip home, we just kind of felt something inside our hearts saying, this trip's a little different. After the Sunday service, when Pastor Mike announced his resignation, the Holy Spirit worked on our hearts. We were physically apart, and the Holy Spirit, spoke to us individually. And then later when we came back together, it was kind of confirmed in our hearts that we were going to pursue the next step of being the lead pastors there. And so we're going to pick up the story, and it all starts with after we got back to Sarasota, I contacted one of my spiritual fathers, Dr. Randall Langley. We caught him at a good time. It's kind of funny. He was just leading a conference with apostles and prophets, and they were engaged in a deep time of prayer. And it was so funny because he said, you guys caught me at a good time. I just came from a time of prayer and intense pressing into Jesus, and I feel really good about this, guys. I feel this is the Holy Spirit. And so that was very encouraging. After that, I want to let Morgan share this part. It gets better.
Yeah, so I get back to town and we began to pray, and he speaks to Dr. Langley, and I soon get a text from my roommate from Alabama, University of Alabama, when we went to Daystar Family Church. And at that time, it was our college pastor, now is associate pastor, but Pastor Ben Rodriguez was going to be coming to a town near where we were and where we are, and wanted to stay with us that night. Yep. So we were like, yes, awesome, and we want to talk to him about what's going on with us. Yes. So he gets to town, and we just have a few hours, so we just lay it all out, and we're like, this is what we feel like God's saying. We don't really know what exactly to make of it. And he, again, like Dr. Langley, just felt like, guys, I just feel like this is the Holy Spirit. So then we began to think, okay, so maybe we're not, off in left field or whatever. Maybe this is what the plan of will of the Lord is. So he advised us to meet with Pastor Scott and to speak with him and tell him kind of what we feel in our heart. And so we met with him.
We did. It took a little while before we could connect with Pastor Scott, but we finally got in touch with him. Once we connected with him, he was able to say, yes, guys, I feel this is the Holy Spirit as well. And from those multiple confirmations, we were just so, I guess you can say in our hearts, we kind of knew this is a Holy Spirit thing. This is a God sending out, kind of like in the book of Acts chapter 16. And so that's where we are at this part of the story. There's more, but that's all we're going to tell you today. So make sure you check out next week's episode. We love you, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.